Welcome everyone to this 20-minute yin yoga class to consciously stretch the body as we release anxiety and stress. You don't need any equipment today, although you're welcome to grab a few pillows and keep them nearby if you'd like. And our first posture will be a half butterfly pose. So begin by extending your left leg out, bringing the sole of the right foot towards the inner left thigh. And once you're there, you can either sit up tall or perhaps start to fold your upper body forwards. I invite you to turn the palms of the hands facing up to avoid any temptation of pulling or pushing. You can let yourself dangle or place a cushion or prop underneath the chest or forehead. We will be holding each of our poses today for approximately 2 minutes, allowing time for the tissues to release, for the nervous system to be calm, and for the mind to be at peace. I will leave quite a lot of silence in these poses, but I do invite you to contemplate an affirmation for each of our postures today, either internalizing this affirmation if it speaks to you, or letting it go if not. And our affirmation in this first pose is the following. In this very moment, I am safe. In this very moment, I am safe. You're welcome to repeat this affirmation internally as we continue to hold the pose. Slowly turning the palms of the hands back to the mat to start pressing your way back up. We'll transition from here directly into a side sphinx on the right side, lying down on your right hip and right forearm with the legs stacked. You can keep the left fingertips propped in front of you for balance. Or you're also welcome to place your left hand over your heart. I invite you to close the eyes. Let your breath be light, easy, and calm. And for this second posture, our affirmation is, I trust that I am supported. I trust that I am supported. Whatever that may mean to you, contemplate it, internalize it, trust in it as we breathe here. If your left hand was over your heart, place it back to the mat to press yourself up to a seat, bringing the legs in front of the body. You can shake them off, maybe rocking your head from side to side as well, any little movements that feel good. Before we come towards our second side for that half butterfly stretch, sole of left foot to inner right thigh, staying up tall or folding forwards, your choice here. Remembering that yin yoga can be quite a different experience for each one of us. And we should always be honoring ourselves, particularly in moments of anxiety or fear, which we all have. Moments of self-care, as you are doing right now, can go a long way. So our affirmation here in this half butterfly is, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Say it loud, say it proud. I believe in myself. And once again, we'll shift out of this posture, moving really slowly, gently pressing the palms against the mat, rolling yourself up one vertebrae at a time, and coming towards our side sphinx on the left side, lying on the left hip, left forearm is down, right hand either placed in front of you or resting over your heart. And if you do choose to rest that hand on the heart, you might like to ever so slightly roll your right shoulder back, facing the heart just that tiny bit further up towards the sky. And you're also welcome to release through the neck, letting the left ear fall towards the shoulder. As you contemplate our next affirmation, I am healing. What might it be that you are healing from? Each of us has wounds that have helped make us who we are. I am healing. Just 5 more breaths here. Bringing the right hand back to the mat to slowly move out of this posture. The legs can come back in front of the body to shake them out or take any other small movements that feel good. And we'll move towards child's pose, one of the most comforting poses there is in yin. So the big toes can come to touch, the knees as wide apart as you would like. Folding the upper body forwards, and again, perhaps you'd like to bring some cushions underneath you to bring the earth up a little bit closer. The eyes can close once more. Really allow yourself to let something go here. And our affirmation is quite appropriate. I release the fear of my past. I release the fear of my past. Remaining here quietly, releasing, letting go, and breathing as you enjoy this pose. You're doing beautifully wherever you are. 1 more minute right here. And we'll start to move out of this child's pose. Again, taking your time, lifting up towards hands and knees. And take just a few gentle cat-cows here to shake things off, arching and rounding the spine at the pace of your breath. Or if any other types of movements would feel nice here, you're welcome to modify as suits you best. Our next pose is called crocodile pose. We'll lower down onto the stomach, forming a little pillow with your hands, resting the forehead to the back of your top hand. And you're welcome to widen the legs a little bit, particularly if you're feeling any tightness in the lower spine. Make any adjustments so that you can find some amount of comfort here. Crocodile pose is a wonderful pose whenever we're feeling stressed or fearful, because it protects the front of our body, our most vulnerable spaces, with the help of the earth. And as you release here, if it resonates with you, you are welcome to consider the following. I feel my fear slipping away. See if that holds true for you. See if you can really feel it slipping away. I feel my fear slipping away. You can gently press your hands into the mat to lift the upper body up, moving towards Sphinx pose. So resting the forearms down. You might like to bring the palms of the hands together. That can be a nice comforting variation for us. Again, you can play around with how wide apart your legs are. We won't be holding this one quite as long today. But as your heart shines proudly forwards, I would encourage you to consider the affirmation, I am brave. I am brave. And that is absolutely true, given the fact that you have shown up for yourself today. And once more, bring the palms of the hands to the mat, lifting yourself up through all fours, maybe shaking the hips a little bit from side to side. Moving towards embryo pose, bring the knees together, sit yourself back towards the heels, and rest the upper body forwards. So embryo pose is very similar to child's pose, except it is more closed off. You could rest the forehead to the back of the hands once more, or else bring the arms alongside the body, turning yourself into a little ball of safety and security. Thinking through the following phrase here. Every second that passes gives me strength. Every second that passes gives me strength. And slowly we'll lift ourselves back up to a comfortable seat, sitting cross-legged or any other way that is comfortable for you, keeping the eyes closed with both hands, one on top of the other over your heart, the center of security, safety, and self-love. As you think through the phrase, I can handle anything that comes my way. I can handle anything that comes my way. And with that in mind, beautifully done. I do hope that you will subscribe to my channel for more yin yoga practices to help you feel and move better. I'd also love for you to join my 5-day free Taste of Yin Yoga series. You can find the link on the screen and in the description box below. Have a wonderful rest of your day.